Need about tree fish.
Look at you muscling axe boys.
Okay, so here's what happened. All right.
Oh boy.
So Kodroth was in charge of making dinner, right?
Oh jeez.
And he grabbed what he thought was spice, but it was actually one of his vials of fairy dust, right?
He brought that on himself.
For a while, huh?
No,
Cool.
so he sprinkles it all over the fish that's been caught, and you're all going to eat it, right? And so the six of you eat the fish. Kodroth just is not eating, and Meep's off foraging Meep's own like food. So the six of you have taken this, and the world around you suddenly starts to like morph and change, right?
Sounds like Tomorrowland.
Fun.
Yeah, we're just high as a kite, huh?
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
Ultra.
But
I've been to Ultra. It's cool.
due to the magical properties of the fairy bones that have been ground up, you all see the same thing, right? You're all having the same mass hallucinative experience, right?
Question:
Yeah.
If we die in this illusion, do we die in the actual game?
No, because when it's all said and done, your characters will have just been wandering around the woods and not actually done anything.
Cool. So we can just do whatever the fuck we want. This sounds great.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like Inception.
I'm gonna go paint a horse screen real quick. I'll be back.
All right. So
I
cool.
just wanted to make sure.
Those poor horses.
I'm gonna need a hoodie and some baggy pants.
So as the world sort of becomes really colorful and strange around you, what is the first thing that anyone notices?
That I'm
My
out of dick.
loincloth has changed.
What's it look like?
I'm now wearing a full banana hammock with a star on the front.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
That I am really low on Vicks and almost out of cigarettes. So
So you look around and your friends Meep and Kodroth are gone. You don't see them anywhere,
oh shit.
and you feel compelled that that they've been murdered, maybe, and you're
Oh,
you're gonna seek revenge
Well,
for their
that's
murder. This is just what you believe in your minds, right? You very strongly believe this.
okay.
Where if it's more goblins, I'm gonna be so pissed.
It's one of those. Damn it.
No.
Not one of those trips.
So what you see on the ground is a large collection of T-Rex tracks.
Oh shit. This guy again.
So you follow the T-Rex tracks, right?
Yep.
So the first area that you come to is a clearing. What does it look like in your sort of trip hallucination? Someone described to me the area that you've just arrived at and the bizarreness of it.
The grass and flowers are talking to us.
Holy
Yeah,
crap! Yeah,
right.
it's like Alice in Wonderland.
There are extremely large mushrooms all over the place.
It's like Frozen. The deer are like talking.
All right,
The
cool.
trees are growing leaves.
Don't trees
And they
normally
keep
grow
breathing.
leaves? Okay. All right, cool.
The sky is pink.
And they're breathing.
It's like the Wizard of Oz. Those are my apples.
Cool.
Yes,
So-
those trees.
So,
Trees are dicks.
what are the,
Right?
what are the trees saying?
Suck my
Get off
branches.
my dick.
Whoa, now.
They made fun of our kneecaps.
Stop smoking
Oh,
the branches.
I get real nervous, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean to step on that branch. Sorry, my bad.
Cool.
Stop smoking
So,
my leaves.
so some of the flowers you were sort of arguing with suddenly start pulling their roots out of the ground, and then
Ooh.
they whip out these like bladed petals from out of nowhere, right? and then there's 5 of them. What kind of flowers are they?
Dandelion.
They're definitely going to be.
I was going to say that.
They're all dandelions, or are they all different kinds?
Well, they're different.
I'd say the like spinning ones are dandelions, and then you might have some like
You
Those
have
damn
one big
yellow
sunflower
flowers.
in the back.
yeah, like
Daisies.
Orchids.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers.
Yeah, sunflowers.
All right, so we got a sunflower, we got a dandelion,
Maybe a couple of thorny roses.
we got a rose.
Oh yeah.
You got any like?
Did you say horny roses?
Thorny roses.
Oh, okay.
You know, because they're all prick.
Listen, I'm in a banana hammock. They might be. Who knows?
All right, and so then we got a tulip, and then we got a morning glory, right? Okay. So from left to right.
He's speaking, but I'm not hearing him.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
me
hearing
neither.
anything from Mike.
So from left to right, you've got a morning glory, a tulip, a rose, a dandelion, and a sunflower. All right,
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay.
and they're all wielding these like bladed petals, and they start to descend upon you. What do you do?
Get my raid out.
I want a
Get my-
trophy
get my
bouquet. Let's
weed-
murder
get my
these
weed
guys.
killer.
I want to fuck the sunflower up. That's what I want to do.
All right, cool. All right, so
Yep, I'm down with that one. I definitely want a piece of that sunflower.
yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, so
I want a piece of that rose.
let's see. Mist, you're gonna attack the sunflower. Describe it to me.
I'm gonna run in crotch first, and I'm gonna hit it with my dick.
Are you pulling your pants down for that?
I am not.
Okay, sure. Roll for success.
Oh my god.
It is a fail.
He's trying to cop a feel.
Hey,
through
this
the
makes
pants.
sense, right? If you're high, you definitely miss everything.
Right.
Yeah,
So you
definitely that one.
you go to swing at it, and it actually cuts you across your scrotal area.
Oh, awesome.
I saw that in a show once. You might need to get that checked out.
Yeah, and so you're gonna take
Yeah, you don't want that to swell.
just 1 damage. You can ignore that on your armor, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, my cock piece protects
Oh
everything.
my gosh.
No damage on the dick today, boys. Just a smiley face across the cock piece.
Oh, destiny.
You want to know how I got these scars?
No, I never want to know that. No.
You want to see him?
All right, cool.
Why so serious? Cause your hand's in my pants.
Holy shit.
All right, so
This game is better. It's already better.
all right, so what's let's see. I think Thorin would be next in the list.
All right, I am going to pluck one of the flowers out, and I'm gonna drown it in my cup chucks.
In the cup chuck.
All right, go ahead. So roll for your attack then.
It's gonna be a 9, sir.
All right, cool. So yeah, describe. Well, go ahead and roll for damage.
It's gonna be a 6.
All right, cool. And which one were you attacking?
What?
You said there was a sunflower, a dandelion.
Either about 2 or
Oh.
400. I got
And what was the other two?
So we got a morning glory, a tulip, a rose, a dandelion, and a sunflower.
Hey, morning glory.
All right, cool. That's to
I'll
the
pay
far.
like
That's to
70.
the far left. All right, so you're doing 6 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Tell me how you
I got double 200.
how you damage this morning glory.
Alright, pluck it out of the ground. I put it in my cup chuck, add some water and some stuff, and then just chuck it around and try and drown it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, cool. Well, you're not gonna kill it, right? But as you swing it around, its arms sort of flail, its little vine arms. You know, right? And then you pour it out on the ground, and it sort of gets up and shakes it all off. And then in a rage, it sort of spins with its petals flailing out, and it runs by you and cuts you right across the thigh, and you're going to take some amount of damage. 8, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Minus your armor. So
Holy shit.
Don't worry, you won't really die.
That's true.
Jesus.
all
Now
right,
that's what I call a drink. A morning glory.
This is
Yeah.
This is a bad trip.
Mm-hmm.
cool. All right, cool. Who's up next?
Well, I'll take it next. I'm taking that fucking rose.
All right.
That road.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit that bitch right in the. Hit it right in the face. Slap that bitch.
With some loppers.
That's right.
Some head clippers. I'm coming at you with my fiskers, motherfucker.
Right? Ah!
Cool. And you were just going with your attack, right?
Huh?
You were just doing a regular attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fail.
Right.
All right, cool. All right, so and which one were you going for?
The rose.
Rose, right? Okay. So so yeah, you go to attack the rose, and it's sort of center mass. But as you do, both the tulip and the dandelion grab you by the arms, and then they root themselves, dragging you to the ground.
Oh man, gangbanging.
Yeah,
Jesus.
And then you'll take 4 damage on that
Oh, okay.
as they sort of root you to the ground.
Gotcha.
Yep. So who's next?
Take on the tulip.
All right, cool. So the tulips currently holding down Azar, so you can probably take a +1 advantage to it. So what are you gonna do?
Okay, so +1 advantage.
Yep.
It's still a 6. I fail.
The
What
Cool.
the hell with these rolls?
so as
We
you
are so high.
as you yeah,
right?
as you go for the
Carol
tulip, the rose puts its little plant hand on Azar's head, and it leaps forward. Its little like plant feet coming forward, and it like grabs you on the face, and it's made of like thorns and stuff. So as it grabs you, the thorns all just embed themselves into your face.
Oh.
And hey, it was just like 1 damage, and you can dex more than that. So nothing too bad. It's just gonna like disorient you for a second.
Apparently, I have a very tough face. You know.
Yeah.
Tiptoe through the
All right. So we see got Lucas and Agnar. Who's doing what?
Want to go ahead or you want me to?
Shit, I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead because they done messed up my homie. So I'm gonna have to go in on them now that Mist got kind of messed up a little bit. So I'm gonna jump in there. I'm gonna pull out my big ass axe, aka Roundup, and and I'm swinging for the fences against that sunflower.
All right, cool. Yeah. So Sunflower has not been yet engaged with anyone. It's to the far right. So go ahead and roll for your attempt.
D10.
2d6 for your the
2d6.
attempt.
Yeah, 2d6. Come on. Oh well, that didn't work. What is with the rolls this evening? Jeez.
Yep.
It's not good.
So yeah,
It's not good.
as you go to swing your axe, the sunflower spits seeds at you like Gatling gun style, right? And they sort of pelt your body like little bullets all over. And you're gonna take some damage on that.
Get my wallet out. Let's throw some ones out.
Hey, look, your armor holds up. So they're
yeah.
small seeds. They don't hurt you too bad. So
No.
but it does knock you back a few feet
Little seeds.
from the sunflower. So Agnar, what are you doing?
Is the sunflower the one that cut Mist?
Yeah.
Nah, man,
yes.
that's the morning glory.
Oh, that was mine.
All right. Well,
No, the morning glory
oh,
is the
sorry.
one that
The tulip.
attacked
the
me.
tulip. Yeah, the tulip attacked Mist as he attacked the. Oh no, it was the morning glory because Mist attacked the morning glory and then it ran by him afterwards.
Oh,
Okay.
Whatever.
well, I'm gonna say that during this whole escapade, my axe transformed into a mask. I'm gonna pull on the luchador mask and be like, "This is how you penis attack someone," and I'm gonna try to body press it.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
With
this
a
is a
10.
trip, okay? We are tripping. here.
Hey, look. All right, cool. So yeah, you'll get an success on that. Go ahead and roll for damage too.
Yeah. With an 8.
All right, cool. So, you're gonna do some damage. You won't kill it, but it doesn't really hurt. Describe to me your attack.
All right, I'm gonna take a running start, flying leap, flip, 69 body press him into a tree.
Wow.
All right, cool. Yeah. So yeah, you
Spinning
as you press
dick
against the
slap.
tree, and then you kind of like bounce back. The flower sort of like just wilts off the tree. He looks pretty violated, and he's sort of on the ground trying to collect himself, but he's twitching on the ground. Yep. So then what's Miss doing?
Miss is going to grab his dagger, which he thinks is some crazed rats running around on him, and he's going to throw one at that fucker on the tree over there.
Okay, so the one that was
Right at its
attacked.
face. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Violated and murdered.
Yeah, so give us a roll for that.
Violated and murdered.
Damn, man.
Or not.
Drunk as
God.
fuck.
Yes. So so you go
You're getting
to
rolled on drunkenness.
you go to throw it.
Yeah, right.
But the rose, after having been on Melody's face, leaps from her face and comes for you, and it pulls one of its thorns out in a little dagger fashion and jams it sort of into your neck.
Sweet.
And you're gonna
Damn.
take it's 3 damage, deduct your armor from that. So I think that's like no damage at all for you.
Yeah, it's pretty much no damage, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, but it definitely like it catches you off guard a little bit. So yep. All right, cool. While that's going on, what's Thorin doing?
I
Thorin
will
is
say,
gonna.
am I still on the ground?
All right, let's say you're sort of making your way up right now. You're sort of trying to shake them off of you.
Okay, I didn't know if anybody had to help me.
When someone can help you, you're still trying to shake free.
I got you. Okay.
I'm gonna attack the one that I put in my cup earlier.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's gonna be an 8.
Hey, feed your boy.
All right, cool. So that's the one everyone's been attacking basically, and actually had a success.
So let
on,
him feed you.
right? So that's
Yeah,
gonna,
I guess.
that's gonna have you're gonna kill it. So tell me how you kill this little guy.
I pick him up
Shit. Uh-oh. Don't let him
and I just start pulling off some of its petals of like, I hate you even more. I hate you even more until I kill it.
Cool. So yeah, with each pluck, it screams this horrible screeching noise, kind of like if any of you've seen Harry Potter, the Mandrangras.
Oh yeah.
This awful screech. Yeah, as you pluck each one off, and little juice sort of just like is spewing from his body as you do so.
I put it in my pouch. I can use it for a drink later.
Okay, sure. Yes, okay.
Sweet
So,
grass,
yeah,
man.
but anyways, he's dead, and you've successfully done that. As you've done that, Azar is sort of shaken free, and as he shakes, the dandelion flies in the air, and it sort of like lands right at your feet, and it grabs your foot and picks up and drops you to the ground.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And so you take 7 minus your armor damage on that.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Damn.
How you looking, Azar?
All right. So yeah, and then now we're at Azar.
I'm
right?
like 9 left.
Jesus.
Don't
Damn,
forget
yeah.
you have that bag that you can pull a healing potion from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that.
All right. So then, if you're gonna pull a healing potion, then roll 2d6 on healing for that. Then.
A 9.
All right. Cool. So you heal for 9. So while you're drinking the potion and healing for 9, and you don't have to.
I'm back in the game.
You don't have to mark that off your adventuring gear because this is all hallucination. So.
That's fine. I'm just keeping track of it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So then, what's Melody doing?
I'm gonna go after the rose.
All right.
Yeah.
And I got a 6 again.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Jeez.
It's
So, yeah,
because
so-
we're all drunk
So
and high.
positionally, the rose is
Are we
sort of like
are we getting to mark this as our XP?
no.
Okay, all right.
Sorry. So yeah,
Fine.
you go to attack the rose. You've got like as you sort of go to attack it, it's you're coming towards its backside, so it doesn't see you. But the dandelion and the tulip are pretty close by, and so they come at you in sort of like a cross fashion, like. And when they do so, they catch you in the back, knocking you to the ground, and you're going to take 3 damage to your armor from that. Yep. All right, cool. What's Lucas doing?
He doesn't have anybody else.
Lucas is pissed off that those sunflowers spit all those seeds at him, and so he's gonna come back around with the big axe and try and flat side that sucker back into the ground. So I'm gonna roll my 2d6,
All right.
and hopefully I'm not as drunk this time. Slanjiva.
Oh, you're not.
Cool.
Definitely, I got my second win.
All right, go ahead and roll for some damage too.
Rolling my damage.
Get it.
Damage. Bam. Sucker.
All right, cool. You won't kill it, but you can do some pretty good damage to it. So describe it to me.
So after they get done spitting all their little puny seeds at me, I kind of step back and I have this large, boisterous, I'm tripping my balls off laugh. And then I turn my axe flat side. I raise it over my head and come straight down on that sucker, and I try to plant it as deep into the ground as I possibly can.
All right, cool. Yeah. So you knock it down to the ground. It's going to take that 11 damage, and it's going to be you see little like flies pop up and just like fly around its head in a circle in like a confused fashion as it's been knocked into the ground. And you see the rose look over. The rose sees this happen, and it cries out, "No, Tony!"
Oh shit.
Wow.
Damn it.
Yeah, so
Ricky!
It has
He
a
had a
name.
golden ticket!
These are some powerful, powerful fairy bones.
yeah, they are. All right, cool. So what's Agnar doing?
Which ones were the 2 that attacked Melody?
That would be the dandelion.
The rose and the rose.
uh,
Oh, I thought it was.
You were going for the rose, the dandelion, and the tulip. Saw it
Okay,
happen,
yeah,
and they
that's
went
right.
after you.
All right, I'm gonna come up behind the dandelion and German suplex it.
All right. So roll for some action there.
Another 10.
Nice. So it's gonna happen
Bam.
for sure. So roll for damage.
I'm very much a luchador at this point.
Oh,
4 damage is still 4 damage.
4 damage is damage.
Cool. All right. So you won't kill it, but you can do some damage. And this was the
Dandelion.
dandelion. Okay. So yep. Go ahead and do your damage. Tell me how describe the action to me.
Once I flying press the other one into the tree, I look over and I see Melody get struck across the back. So I run up to the dandelion and I just flip him over my back, full suplex style.
Cool. When you do it, you hear like almost like bone cracking, but like it's a flower, which is weird, but that's what you hear. Right. It after you do so, it kind of tumbles on the ground a few feet away. After you do the suplex, the tulip's looking pretty enraged right now. You see the tulip sort of like bring its fist down like this, and you see like almost like a flame aura flow around it, and it yells pretty loudly. So what is Mist doing?
Mist is tired of being knocked down and he's really fucking hungry, so he's gonna eat some sunflower.
All right, cool. All right.
So he's gonna run up to that sunflower and try to jump on it and eat it.
All right, cool. Let's do some roll.
Finally!
Yeah.
Yeah, bro!
Yes.
Cool.
Get
Roll for some damage too.
Alright. Yeah!
All right, cool.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to ask you a question.
Completely successful.
Do you want to roll an additional D4 for damage, opening yourself up to attack?
Does the sunflower need more damage to die?
I can tell you rolling a D4 will make the difference between you killing it or not.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll a d4. It's
Okay.
probably
Roll
not
the
going to work in
D4.
my favor, but we'll do it.
Roll the D4.
Ah! I'm totally eating that
Nice.
fucking thing.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna murder it
Tony dead.
through devouring. So
Murdered.
let's hear about it.
All right, so I'm going to
He's
run up
asking
and jump
for a
on that
bastard.
bitch like a fucking cat. And when I jump on it, I'm going to pull one of its petals off and start eating it. And I'm going to claim that it's very delicious. And I'm going to pull another petal off and I'm going to feed it as I eat it.
All right, cool. So as you're eating it, it's weird because when you bite into the petals, it's almost like a wet feeling, like odd for like a flower. But as you're biting each one off, it's juicy, almost meaty.
Great.
It's weird.
God,
But
that's good. I'm thirsty after that shitty fish.
Yeah. So yeah,
Something's
but
off about that fish, man.
you devour, and it is basically no more, right? So sunflower.
Mist would like to keep a petal
Sure. Yeah.
in its bag, yeah.
Yeah. So when you put the petal in your bag, it has almost like a leathery texture to it. It's not silky like a flower is. So.
Cool.
All right. Cool. So in the meanwhile, what's Thorin up to?
What do we have left?
So we got the tulip with no damage, the rose with no damage, and the dandelion with some damage.
Which one is attacking Azar?
I think Azar was drinking a potion, so he's not being attacked at the moment.
But it was
I
the
would
rose,
think-
wasn't it?
It was the dandelion and the tulip that dragged you down originally.
That's right.
All right. I'll attack the rose.
All right.
That rose is a damn troublemaker.
You know, right?
It's gonna be a 12, sir.
Ooh.
Cool. And roll for some damage.
All right. It's gonna be 11 damage.
Cool. And do you want to roll an extra d4?
Yeah.
Okay. And just as a general rule, anytime you get a 10 plus on your attack, you can roll that d4 if you want to. This will kind of open you up to a potential attack.
That's an additional 3.
All right. Cool. So what you're doing? How much total?
So that'd be 14 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you won't kill it, but it'll be pretty critically wounded. So tell me how you do it.
So I run over to help Azar, cover him while he's taking a potion, and I just start taking my cup chucks and I just start smacking the crap out of it, just whirlwinding it around to keep it from getting any closer to Azar.
All right, cool. So you beat it several times. A lot of the petals and stuff fall off of it, and as you're sort of doing so, it sort of starts spinning real quickly, and all the thorns that are on it start flying off of it, and the thorns catch both you and Mist, who is still open from attack from taking his d4 as well. So you're both going to take some damage on that.
Good okay.
I do too.
No, it's just Thorin.
Oh,
and Mist.
gotcha.
Yeah. So Mist, when he did his attack, did the extra d4, opening himself up to attack, and then also Thorin as well. So they're both prone at this moment, and so this attack's going to hit both of them, being pretty close in proximity. But it's just 2 damage. You can deduct your armor from that, so not too bad.
Bounces off my cock piece again.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
So then, what's Azar up
What's up,
to?
dude?
Try to fuck up that rose, goddamn it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, get him.
Let's see what we got here. Watch it be low as fuck. Oh!
Hey, look at that.
Oh.
All right, cool. So roll for some damage.
Okay.
And the gods smile.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nope, that's not right.
No.
Oh wait, I did the wrong one.
Whoa. 2d20.
Murdered.
Okay, there we go.
Nah. You roll just 1d10 for your damage, bro.
I did do the D10.
You roll 2 of them.
Oh, there is no one.
Yeah, there is. You just
okay,
click on
I
the d10
got
by
you.
itself.
That's it. Okay,
There we go. All right.
Oh yeah, see, yeah.
All right, yeah. So you're not gonna kill it, but you're definitely doing. It's gonna be close to dead. So describe to me how you've done it.
I don't even know if I got my weapon with me. Yeah, I do. I got my staff with me. I'm gonna beat the shit out of that thing. Start bashing it.
Yeah. So you sort of start whacking it with your stick, and each time you whack it, it sort of lets out a squeak like ow, 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 ow. Right.
Shut up.
But the you didn't notice the tulip has like crept behind you, and the tulip sort of Spartan style kicks the back of your knee, and you fall to your knees, and it jumps up and like roundhouses you in the back of the head.
Oh shit.
And it's just one damage, so you can
okay.
from that. So
Well,
it's
good.
not too bad. He's a weak little
Well.
tulip.
Flowers, you know.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Tries to roundhouse you like Patrick Swayze.
Then what's
Your Chuck
what's
Norris.
Melody up to?
Well, let's try for the rose again. Oh, thank God, an 8.
Hey.
All right, and then roll for some damage too. Who are you attacking?
Fortune Stone.
The rose.
Okay, yeah. Everyone's
And I got a
hard
3.
to roll. Cool, but that's just enough to kill it. So describe that to me. Using your crossbow / bayonet.
Absolutely not. I go up and I rip what's left of the petals out, just like the rest of them. And I just say, tell Tony I said hi. I throw them in the air and I dance in the petals.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So as you
savage.
as you do that, you're sort of ripping the petals off and throwing them in the air. As you're ripping them off, once again, kind of like the other people, when you do it, it's very sort of wet when you do it, uncharacteristically so. And then also
Makes it a lot more awkward, but it's okay.
Also, the petals feel a little fuzzy, oddly. And as you're throwing them in the air, you feel some like droplets like fall on your face as well. It just seems like water maybe, but it's warm. It's warm.
Oh no!
Yeah.
This is gonna end
The warm
badly.
part.
Yeah. So, but
All I know is I'm full.
but definitely.
Sweet rose blood.
But now the rose is definitely dead. You still got the tulip and the dandelion left. The dandelion, not too pleased with the attack of his comrade, takes his little blade and comes at you and sort of just stabs you right in the side with his little bladed weapon there. And you're gonna take You're gonna take 8 minus your armor damage on that.
Okay.
Whew.
Yep. And then what's Lucas up to?
I'm pretty pissed off. The our compatriot just got stabbed by a tulip. So wasn't that a tulip that just did the stabbing there?
No, it was a dandelion.
Yeah.
And I call it out for
Those
being a weed
damn-
anyway.
Those damn dandelions. All right, so
They're delicious
of
too,
course-
you know. You can eat
Of
them
course,
in
I'm gonna
salad.
have to take
Foraging.
off over there, and I'm thinking that it's time to detox. So, seeing as how the detoxificant powers of dandelion is well known, I'm gonna try and smash and eat this son of a bitch. So.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll on that.
Fresh bird waking up, dandelions in your cup.
Oh,
All right. Right, cool. Yeah. All right. And then roll for damage too.
oh yeah.
All right. And do you want to roll any extra on that?
I mean, life's a gamble. Let's go for the D4.
All right.
There's a 2 there.
All right. Cool. You're not gonna kill it, but you'll definitely do a lot of damage to it. So tell me what you're gonna do.
So it had just got done with this stabbing motion. It's kind of enraged, doing that because his friends are getting slaughtered like plants at a Bonnie nursery. So while it's not paying attention, I run over there and I boot kick this son of a bitch, trying to knock this thing off its roots so I can grab a handful of it and take a bite out of this dandelion here.
All right, cool. So yeah, as you bite into it and pull some of it loose, you have just a almost a brief moment of clarity, right? And you sort of the color around you sort of fades, let's say just momentarily. And as you sort of glance at your allies, they're covered in blood and dirt. And then as soon as it happens, it goes away, and you actually forget what you saw, right?
Oh no!
And then you still believe that you have flour in your mouth as it falls to the ground from your assault and scurries off a little bit into the distance. So then, what's Agnar doing?
I'm gonna have just seen Azar get roundhouse kicked. I'm gonna shout kick fight and try to drop kick the flower.
There you go.
Kick fight.
Nice.
7.
That's a great reference.
All right, and roll for some damage.
2.
And which one is it?
I believe it's the tulip.
Tulip.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're barely gonna damage it. So go ahead and describe that to me.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to it and from a standing position, jump and just scrape my heels across the back of its flower petals.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So it kind of dodges a little bit. You graze it as it happens, and then as its head's going to the side, it reaches its two little like arms up and grabs your leg, and then it sort of like spins you, and so you spin mid-air like several times and then hit the ground. and you'll take 8 damage minus your armor on that.
Jesus. God.
Damn.
It.
Yeah.
Drink
How's
a
that
potion,
potion
they're
working?
free.
Good lord, lad.
Yep. So what's Mist up to?
What the fuck flowers are left right now?
You got the tulip who's just barely damaged, and the dandelion who's nearly dead, probably.
Is the dandelion the one that just did that fucking damage?
No, it was a tulip.
Mist is still... Mist needs to take a shit and he needs something to wipe his ass with, so he's gonna go after one of them so he can peel some petals off to wipe his butt.
Oh my god.
So he's gonna run and jump on one of them, I think.
All right.
It feels so wet.
If this happens,
No!
no.
Yeah. So you
You're
which
using
one was
bark,
this?
is what you are.
This the dandelion, right?
I don't know. Whatever.
The tulip. All right. Pick one.
Mist
Dandelion.
can't tell the difference.
Cool.
Fucking dandelion, I don't care.
All right, cool.
Tulip.
So yeah, you go to grab the dandelion, and you go to wipe, but as you're sort of making the wiping motion, it puts both its hands and its legs on your butt cheeks to stop it, and then it takes its little knife out and jabs you multiple times in your anus.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
Not my butt. On my
You're gonna
butt.
bleed
Don't
out.
hammer my butt.
So it's just 4 damage.
Oh,
Back
it
down from
deflects off my cock piece again. Nothing happened.
that. So
Man, this is a great cock piece.
As you hear
Yeah.
in the background playing what in the butt.
what's Thorin up to?
Alright, so I'm not touching the one going near his butt. I'm gonna go after the other one.
Can you get the tulip yet?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna take on that one. I got a 7.
All right, and then roll for some damage then.
Now the tulip's not the one I've hit before, right?
Right. No, you haven't hit this one before.
Okay. It's gonna be a 14, sir.
Well, there you go.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Slay that motherfucker.
All right, cool. And this is the tulip. So you're still not going to kill it because he was the one who's not had a lot of damage. But he'll be close to dead. So go ahead and describe to me what you're going to do.
So I'm just gonna run up to it. I'm gonna pick up a stick, and I'm just gonna jab it into it and murder it with one of its friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're grabbing one of the other flowers and jamming it into him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna shove like the stem of one of the other flowers down its throat.
Okay. All right, cool.
Poetic justice.
So you do that. It does a considerable amount of damage, but it does sort of bite it off and swallows the part you jam down its throat. You can hear it sort of retch and stuff as it gets caught in its throat. Meanwhile, the dandelion who was recently engaged with Mist and the bad stuff, sort of crawls up around your face and just wraps its self right beneath your nose, and from the smell alone, you take some damage.
Oh my gosh.
That's 7 minus your armor damage.
Ooh, Miss did need to wipe. Jeez.
Yeah.
I might have farted on him or something, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
Smells
so
like Taco Bell.
what's Azar up to?
Is it still on his face?
Yeah, it's still on his face, sure.
I will go help him out and get it off his face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, how you
It's
gonna do
like
it?
an alien right now.
Punch it.
Yeah, right. Just punch it right off his fucking face.
Okay. Roll for that.
Don't
Slap
flip.
that shit off.
Don't flip.
No, he's gonna grab it with both hands and try to pull it off.
Cool. So you go to slap it off his face. But it sort of moves a little bit, and you actually just end up slapping Thorin in the face.
Oh.
And then in reactionary fashion, Thorin punches you in the gut. Right?
Oh.
I got you.
Right. So Thorin's gonna take Thorin's gonna take 3 damage.
Okay.
And then the new Azar are gonna take 2 minus your armor damage.
Okay.
And you fall to the ground from Thorin's punch. It didn't.
Gotcha.
You jerked back, but like he caught you, and so you stumbled and fell down to the ground. So in the meantime, what is Melody doing?
I am. Let's see. So we gotta take out the stinky flower.
Okay. Yeah, and so at this time it sort of climbed down from Azar's face. It's jumped off to the ground.
Okay.
So.
There's flies swarming around it.
And it's a 5.
Damn.
I mean, of course it is. So,
They were fucked on rolls, so what do you care?
yeah,
What is it?
you go around after this dandelion, the smelly dandelion, and sort of while that's happening, the tulip takes his little blade sword that he's got and he tosses it at you, right? And it sort of catches you right in the small of the back, and you take 7 damage minus your armor on that.
Okay.
So, then while that's happening, who's next? Lucas is next. Lucas, what you doing?
Crotch magic.
Well, let's see here. Right now, I don't know if it's possible, but I would like to reach into my pocket and toss everybody a morale booster. I'll take some hits for this one, but I will definitely toss some mini bottles to everybody because I think at this point everybody needs a drink.
Yeah.
So,
Well, okay. So roll 2d6 on your dexterity for throwing the drinks to everyone.
Here, watch the who I love the most. Like die and do nothing. Say nothing.
nope, not happening.
Oh god.
Oh.
So
We are pegged in the face with mini balls.
yeah, you toss the mini bottles,
I got 12 decks, but that was not nothing.
They all break on the ground.
God damn.
And
That's a waste.
right. And your sadness at the waste of alcohol it depresses you greatly, and you're gonna take -1 to your next roll going forward.
Jesus.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah. So what is that? What is Agnar doing?
Okay.
Agnar is gonna try and elbow drop the stink flower.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I roll for that.
With an 11.
Man, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then roll for damage.
7.
Cool. You're gonna kill it.
Oh, good to go.
So
Sweet.
do you want to roll an additional dice? You could apply that to the other flower if you wanted to.
Sounds good. D4.
Yeah.
2.
Cool. Yeah. So describe your combo attack. How you're gonna kill the dandelion and then do some damage to the tulip.
Alright, so, in our drug-fueled state, I'm gonna hop up on top of one of the giant mushrooms while they're not looking. The dandelion's gonna be almost helped up by his friend. I'm gonna flying elbow drop, and then flying armbar the other one at the same time.
Alright, cool, yeah. Yeah, so you just smother the other one to the ground. Once again, as your elbow crushes into the ground, you feel some, like, crunching going on. And it definitely feels very meaty for a flower.
Oh boy.
And then the other one that you like armbar, it bites you. It like opens up with a mouth and like bites onto your bicep, and it sinks its teeth in really deep.
What the fuck?
While you're armbarring it, and it's 3 damage. You minus your armor from that. Meanwhile, we're back to Mist again. Mist, what's happening?
So there's only one flower left now, right?
Yes, the one that just got armbarred.
Yeah, Mist is pretty pissed off that he just tried to take a shit and his toilet paper stabbed him in the ass. So he's gonna try to rip up the toilet paper this time to make it easier.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do the same thing and run up and try to tear it up.
Very cool. So roll for that.
Ah!
Oh.
Fucking drunk Mist.
Damn it.
Damn you.
So yeah, you go.
You know better than me right now.
You go to wipe. Now this is the tulip. This is not the one you tried to wipe with before. So this is a different one.
Yeah, toilet paper.
Yep. So and it's the one that's still latched on to Agnar's leg or his arm. So you grab it and you go to like sort of pull it off his arm. But as you do, you just accidentally pull Agnar's fist right into your face because it's latched on really good. Yeah. So you pull it and it's like and then you're gonna take some damage on that. That's gonna be 6 minus your armor. But it does come free of his arm after he punches you in the face. It drops down to the ground. So then what's Thorin up to?
I'm gonna see Miss just get punched in the face, and then I'm gonna just try and attack that thing just to get rid of it.
Okay. So roll your.
It's gonna be a 7.
Okay. And then roll for damage.
8.
8.
It's gonna be a 6.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck him.
That's enough to kill it, right? So describe the killing to me.
Thank God.
So I
Yeah,
just
right.
run up, lift, and it's attached to whose arm?
Nobody now. It just dropped down to the ground. It's sort of right, sort of in the scuffle where both Agnar and Mist are at the moment.
I'm gonna use my cup chucks and just reach down and just hit it like Happy Gilmore and just knock it out of the park.
Cool. All right. So yeah,
yeah.
you do that. It sort of like explodes all over the place. As you do so, its flower parts sort of just sort of explode all over the place. As the flower parts hit Mist and Agnar in their sort of face and body, once again it feels very like wet and sort of fleshy as it hits you, warm even. And
Are we in a starlight pit?
it you gave it more force than it really needed. He was nearly dead. And so your cup chuck hits him, blows through him, and comes back and hits you in the face. Right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so you're going to take a 8 minus your armor damage on that. So, right. But, with that, the flowers, so they've been defeated, right? So,
Sweet. Yes.
yep. And,
Sweet, it's drinking party now.
yep.
I'm gonna throw more mini bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
See,
begin flexing
I'm
to
gonna
the other
drink
flowers.
one of my fucking health potions.
well, hold on. Before you do that, so you see in the distance, just off to the side, you see this sort of, it almost looks like a mound of whipped cream. It's just
Oh, it's a trap.
right. That's like a mound of whipped cream, and you sort of feel like you kind of feel like if you were to like rub the whipped cream on yourself, that it would heal you.
Oh my
What
gosh.
kind of weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you're
What
high.
fetish? What kind of fetish is this?
You're high, and so
What the
you have irrational thoughts, right?
I'm gonna flying body press into the whipped cream.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you just run and jump into it, like just like
Fuck,
dive.
I'll just dive head first.
All right. Cool.
Full bird. Just
Yeah, sure.
So-
Why not?
I want to do what I'm putting right now. I want the whipped cream to just get me.
Okay. So you're not diving in; it's just gonna hit you from the splash damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So
just
those of you
gonna cover me.
those of you that run in, you just dive headfirst in, and then it splatters all over the place, and it sort of rejuvenates the rest of you as you've been splattered with it. So you're all back to full health, right? It does heal
Oh,
you.
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
Mike, are you gonna tell us what all this was?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I'm really curious.
Here's another version.
What did we actually just
Yeah. Yeah.
that
yeah,
is some
you,
sexy whipped cream.
Are we in a narwhal's testicles or something like?
So yeah, you're all sort of back to full health, and you still
We're
see
in the.
you're still following like these T-Rex tracks, right? Because you
I almost forgot about that.
you have a strong feeling that these T-Rex have killed your teammates, and so they kind of trail off, and so you keep following them, right? Like as you follow the tracks deeper into this very odd forest of wonders and oddities, what do you notice? What do you see?
I'm gonna say I see a championship belt hanging from a tree limb. Gotta get it. I just defeated those flowers.
619?
Okay, so you see a championship belt. It's out of reach, right? It's up in this tree, so you want to get it, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. So how do you want to get it? Are you gonna climb the tree? Are you gonna break the tree down? What are you gonna do to get this thing?
Who's the smallest in the group?
Thorin.
Yeah,
I
Thorn.
guess. I mean, I can just break the tree down. I have an ability for that.
Nah,
But Lucas has an
throw the
app.
short man.
No.
Throw it.
I'm gonna be like Thorn, come here. And I'm gonna pick him up
Oh.
and chuck him up at it.
Well, okay, so Thorin, do you want to be thrown, or is this happening against your will?
Yeah. What am I trying to get?
He wants to throw you. I'm just asking if you want to be thrown, or if he's going to try and do it to you against your will.
Wait, why is he throwing me? Just to get me up the tree?
To get a championship belt,
He
yes.
sees a championship belt at the top of the tree. Like a WWE
Yeah.
championship belt.
I'll let him throw me.
Okay, cool. So roll 2d6 on your dexterity for volley because you're tossing, right? So
Fair enough. That's
Yeah.
a nice solid 0. So no.
yep. So you throw Thorin. You actually throw him really high, right? But he misses the championship belt altogether. And then he falls like directly on your face with his face, right? Yeah.
Face to face, bro.
Yeah, and so, hey, look, you won't take really a lot of damage. You'll just be like, really just embarrassed is what you'll be.
I'm gonna start checking my mask to make sure it's in place. Just
Yeah. So, after you do that, what looks like a flying like a flying armchair like comes down and scoops up the championship and then flies away with it. Yeah, and it's gone.
It's gone.
Yep.
It's a thing of the past.
Gotcha.
Cool. So yeah, you traverse for the forest more. You're following these tracks. How many T-Rexes? Mist, you got some tracking abilities. How many T-Rexes are you estimating are leaving tracks here?
Let's see.
No.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Yeah, cool. All right, so yeah, you see there are 3 T-Rex tracks you see.
But I will say that 2 of them look like they're babies.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, so it's like
Tracks.
maybe like a mother and 2 babies. Sure.
Yes.
So yeah, so you're still following these, and then you come to sort of what looks like a small village, right? Who are the inhabitants of this village? What lives here?
They're made of graham crackers and they're candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see these huts made of graham cracker. What do you do?
Eat your way through.
Yeah, Miss is pretty fucking hungry.
Lauren has the munchies.
Luchador Agnar could go for a snack.
Everyone just wants to eat the graham cracker village and leave these people homeless.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to eat the houses. I want to eat the candy.
The people? Yeah.
I'm gonna throw everybody mini bottles again.
All right.
Where's the whipped cream pile? We need to decorate these people before we eat them.
That's true.
There's no more whipped cream pies in this area, but yeah. So
Damn it.
so you start peeling, I guess, pieces of the house off and eating it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Oh yeah.
Miss is not eating the house. Miss wants to eat a piece of candy.
Where's
people.
this candy at that you see?
The fucking candy people, man.
Oh, so the people made of candy.
Yeah.
Are these like gingerbread men, or are they like gumdrop people? Or?
No, they're fucking made of like, one's a strawberry, one's a damn ice cream cone, the other one's a fucking ice cream sandwich. They're all fucking candy treats.
Think Adventure Time.
So
Yeah, exactly.
You've got a little tribe of candy people, right? So you said one's an ice cream sandwich, and one's
Yes.
what was the others?
Oh, fucking someone
There
else
was an
come up
ice
with
cream
favorite
cone.
shit.
Ice cream cone.
Okay.
There's definitely a lollipop person.
Lollipop,
Yes.
Yeah, there's
I like that.
lollipop person.
there's a jar of Skittles.
Just a jar. Okay,
Almond joy.
okay. Hold on.
Those are the,
Hold
those are
on,
the
hold on.
children of the village.
All right.
What about-
Scooping those out.
Let's say there's
What about
4.
gummy bears?
Let's say there's just the
Come
4,
on.
right? So we have the lollipop, we have the ice cream cone, the ice cream sandwich, and a jar of Skittles.
Yeah, okay.
And they're all like bebopping around. They're singing like a song, like the song about candy, you know. But you like roll up in the thing. So you're gonna try and start to eat them.
All
They
right,
are
so
bebopping.
Yes.
I'll
Miss
take
is
you
gonna
to the
walk up
candy
and
shop.
point at the ice cream sandwich and say, "You fucking delicious chocolatey vanilla thing, come here so I can eat you."
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
so it looks up at you and it says like, what the heck? What are you talking about? Like, I'm not food, right? Like, you can't eat me.
Oh, you are food.
Oh
I
my God,
disagree.
It's the John Cena. It's the John Cena of this universe.
I've never
Can't
met
eat
any
me.
fucking ice cream sandwich that wasn't edible.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool. So do you try and eat it then?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'll
I
take
mean,
a bite out
I
of its
will.
face.
Well, roll 2d6 plus your attack. What is it? Dexterity is for eating it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Fuck yes.
Hell yeah,
Right.
that's a good roll.
Roll for
That's
some damage
happening.
too, then.
You do teeth damage.
An 8. Yes!
All right. So you're gonna take a sizable bite out of this ice cream sandwich.
Do I also get
oh,
to
yeah.
stun the ice cream sandwich?
Huh?
Or is that?
Do what?
I got a perfect hit on this fucking thing, so. I mean, I know I'm biting them.
Yes. You want to roll additional? You can roll the additional d4 if you want.
Yeah, I do. I
Alright.
wanna fucking bite 'em. Yeah, fuck that thing.
Okay. So
Took
now,
another
now,
3 out.
Maximum
hold on.
mouthful.
So now you are gonna kill it, right? You're gonna
Yes!
devour it, right? So describe the eating of the ice cream sandwich.
I'm legitly going to pick it up with both hands and I'm gonna look it into its eyes and I'm gonna take a fucking bite out of it and then I'm gonna open my mouth and say, "See, you are delicious. You can be eaten." And then I'm just gonna eat it.
Cool.
Oh my
So
While it screams.
as well as you eat the ice cream sandwich, I guess you're eating it like head first, right? So you're taking a bite.
Fuck yeah, I am.
You're basically eating its face. So as
It's
you're
crunchy, man. It's made of heath.
Well, it is crunchy, right? It's crunchy,
Oh,
and
sweet.
it is uncharacteristically warm, unlike an ice cream sandwich. But it's delicious to you. You think it's amazing.
It tastes like
and-
raspberry syrup.
And a lot of ice cream sandwiches like dripping down your face and onto your clothing and stuff.
Man, I want a piece of this.
Yeah. But you
Well, ice cream sandwich is gone. We have to find the other candy.
you've eaten it and it's delicious. But it
Just
is
likes
such
to
a-
add that he rubs it
odd-
all over his nipples and his head and
Sure.
shit because he's
Oh my
covered in ice cream.
But
He's in heaven right now.
the lollipop.
He was
the,
very hungry.
The lollipop, the ice cream cone, and the Skittles jar scream in horror as you eat the ice cream sandwich, and they all like whip out like basically like spears. They whip out these pretzel spears with Hershey Kiss spikes on the end, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, and they all draw them ready like this, like they're gonna poke you, right? They're like,
Delicious.
So,
Delicious.
right. So, then what's Thorin doing?
Oren's going after that jar of Skittles.
All right. So roll for whatever it is you're doing for an attack.
I want to try and open the jar and just start taking Skittles out.
Okay.
Jeez, man. This is gonna be like Indiana Jones and the brain scooping monkey part.
Here we
That's
go.
going to be a 12.
Cool. So roll for damage.
Riddles.
Oh no.
That's going to be a 5.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you go to unscrew its top, right? But you're met with some resistance. It's like a lot harder than you thought it was gonna be to unscrew the top, and it screams as you're trying to unscrew it. Like it's screaming. So as you're trying to like do
It's gonna
this,
be bad.
the ice cream cone kind of runs and like shoulders you off of him, off the Skittles, and you take a few steps back. But no damage. You're just being forced back. And then the Skittles jar like grabs its top, and is like holding it and still sort of like screaming from sort of this is what you've tried to do to it. This violation you've tried to impose upon it.
Oh wow.
Right. So what is Azar doing?
About to fuck up these Skittles. That's what I'm about to do. I'm ready to taste the rainbow.
Right.
Yeah.
So roll for your attack real quick. We'll roll for your 2d6 plus your strength. I mean, are we?
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and then roll for damage.
Sweet. Let's see what we get. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, cool. So are you going to unscrew it, or are you going to like hit it and break the side of it so that it all spills out? How
Man,
you gonna...
I'm gonna fucking unscrew this thing and just gobble that shit. Right, just gobble that shit. Dude.
Right. So as the ice cream cone knocks Thorin out of the way, you sort of rush in and grab the jar by the top again and go to unscrew it. Right.
Yeah.
And when you do, I guess Thorin probably loosened it for you a little bit. But you pop it right off, right? So do you reach your hand down inside and scoop some Skittles out, or how does that work?
Yeah, I'm gonna just reach my hand in now and just be like,
Fucking handfuls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So as you reach in and you scoop it out, the Skittles they feel a little sort of mushy.
oh shit.
But you eat them and they're delicious, right? You eat them, it's
Right.
amazing, right? And you just toss the lid of the jar off to the side, so once again, the ice cream cone and the lollipop, having seen this, are again screaming in horror. The lollipop cries out, "Why are you doing this?
Because it's good.
He's like, we've done nothing to you."
Ice
You're
cream.
next.
Yeah, right.
Even delicious.
So
Thorin just looks at the other ones that are still alive and is like, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
I'm like eating the Skittles, and I turn and be like, "You're next."
I want some ice cream.
So so Melody, what you doing?
Ice cream for sure.
You want the
Going
ice
to
cream
eat
cone?
ice cream.
The ice cream cone. All right.
Oh yeah.
So
There you
roll,
go.
roll for
Oh, holy crap! I got a 9.
Cool, and then roll for some damage.
My brother's
Man, we are fucked the first time.
I got a
This is how-
6.
All right, cool. So you're not going to devour the ice cream entirely, but go ahead and describe to me what you're going to do to this ice cream.
I like salty with my sweet. I take the spear and just dip it into the ice cream, just like
So you
just eat it, using it like a spoon.
so you jerk the spear out of his hand, and you like go to scoop some of his goodness off of him with his own
Yes.
with his own spear. Sure. Okay. Yeah. So you dig into like the side of the ice cream and pull a chunk out and eat it. Sort of much like the other people, it's you notice the ice cream consistency is a little off. It's a little mushy. It's a little warm. Juicy though. It's like kind of like trails down your face as you're eating. It's so delicious. The ice cream cone screams, and the lollipop's had enough, right? The lollipop's had enough. So the lollipop takes its little pretzel spear and it sort of jabs you in the side. So just 3 damage minus your armor. So you take a little bit of damage from it as he sort of jabs you. And then Lucas, you see this going down. What do you do?
I don't like lollipops. So
Oh my god. Suck that
and
baby.
I'm pretty pissed off that the ice cream's gone now.
Not gone.
So now I'm gonna punt the lollipop for stabbing Melody in the side.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you,"
All right.
and gonna hit it with the everlasting gobstopper, which is my boots.
So let's roll for some success. See what we get.
Booyaka
And then
shall.
roll for some damage.
And all right.
All right, cool. And do you want to roll the extra?
Yep. I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
YOLO. There we go.
Fuck.
Okay, so 7. So you're not gonna to destroy the lollipop entirely, but it's gonna crack and you're gonna knock some pieces off. So describe the whole process to me.
Yeah. So here it is again. This thing is attacking and jabbing with its little pretzel spear, and I'm like, not in my house. And so I run over there, and I just fucking punt the shit out of this thing, and I try to shatter it. So it's no use of pulling my axe out on this. So I'm gonna take these giant boots and they're made for stomping. So
Cool. Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So as you kick it, you definitely hear a lot of cracking, and you see some cracks form in its lollipop exterior. And as it sort of like falls back on the ground from being hit, it grabs sort of its side and sort of like it's moaning in agony as that's going on. So then what's Agnar doing?
So the ice cream's still up, eh?
Yeah, the ice cream cone and the lollipop are still they're still knocking around. They're definitely pretty damaged, but
Agnar's feeling a little hot from the walk, so he's gonna try and dip his head in the ice cream.
Get some of that ice cream.
so you're basically headbutting the ice cream, I assume. Then
Yes, but with a 4.
Outstanding.
Not very well, he's not.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's more like a gentle caress.
It's not a luchador move. I can't do it.
Yes, you go to headbutt the ice cream. It's still pretty damaged from what Melody's done to it. So it stumbles out of the way as you go to hit, and so as you're sort of striking the air, you stumble forward and you actually hit your head on the ground itself. You just fall forward, hitting your head on the ground, hey, it's not gonna do really any damage, so you'll be all right.
Can I just lick it on the way by?
Sure, you can drag you can sort of like graze it with your tongue. Sure. It tastes a little dirty, but it's okay. It sort of leaves you wanting
There's
more.
just something really there's something really bad about to happen here.
Yeah.
See,
I accept this.
out of game, I think we're eating people.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
definitely.
like
My
Jerry,
character
like-
in the game doesn't know that, but out of game, I really think we're killing and eating people.
So,
You're
Like,
Just
I'm,
a hunch.
I'm pretty sure Azar just ripped somebody's heads off and it's just eating their guts at this point.
Like we're over here eating Jerry's kids or something.
Fuck yeah.
No, these are Bebe's kids. What you talking about?
what's a missed up to?
Miss is full. He really wants some fucking something to drink, so he's gonna try to melt that ice cream and drink some of it.
Okay. All right. So,
I'll throw you a shot with it.
how are you going to attempt to melt it? I guess.
I'm gonna run up to it and I'm just gonna like rub it really fast, and just try to get that fucker to melt so I can drink it.
Are we still talking about the ice cream?
So yeah, let's,
I don't know. Maybe he's having a different trip than us.
give me a roll for that. Yeah.
Yep, that's happening.
Oh God!
Jeez.
Cool. And roll for some damage.
Alright.
Shake that thing, Miss Nana. Shake.
Yeah, he's fucking happening. It's happening.
So you're gonna rub it in such a way that it dies.
Dude, you rubbed it out, man.
Alright, so I'm gonna run up and I'm kind of do like the Indian burn thing on its neck. And I'm just gonna notice that like pieces of it are peeling and it's starting to, like ooze everywhere. I'm just gonna drink it.
Cool.
Dude. Sounds like a smut.
It's Mike's face is what's making it so great.
So yeah,
The
you turn it up and you drink it, and
The smut film in the making.
it's
Turned down for what?
Oh man, it's an ice cream. It's got a cone. You flip that fucker upside down,
Yeah,
and the
I
rest
mean,
of the melted
you know,
ice cream
it's,
comes out.
so you
Jeez.
so it's almost
I'm pretty sure I just broke the head off of something, and I'm
it's
drinking its insides now.
what you're drinking is it's a little warm. It's a little acidic. Maybe like orange juice. I don't know.
Satisfying.
It's like warm orange juice. Yeah, like warm.
It was orange
juice.
sherbet.
Oh,
Sure.
jeez.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
creamsicle.
You drink it and you feel satisfied though, and the ice cream sort of ceases to move or function after that point. So Thorin, what's happening?
Is anything left? Just a
Yeah, you
lollipop?
got the lollipop.
It's the lollipop that's kind of cracked.
Yeah.
Yep. I done boot kicked it, but
I'm gonna. Thorin's gonna like. So is the lollipop still on the ground or is it up?
Yeah, it's on the ground. You can take advantage of +1 on that.
All right, so
Flavor is the
I
lollipop.
I jump on top of the lollipop, and I just start licking his face viciously.
Wow.
Cool. Roll for
how
damage.
many licks does it take to get to the center of the?
Of the lollipop.
Of the human skull.
It's gonna be a 10.
Well, Matt just found out.
Okay.
Good God.
So
Roll
So-
damage.
yeah, roll damage. Yeah.
Roll damage on the unicorn's penis.
It's gonna be a 12.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So as
a
you
brain.
land on top of the lollipop, you feel it shatter sort of into pieces almost underneath your weight as you land on top of it.
Did some of it go inside him?
And the lollipop sort of like its limbs and stuff all go limp, and you just start licking it, right? So you start licking the lollipop, and it's got sort of like a salty taste to it as you're licking it.
I told you.
Uh,
I told you it was a unicorn
but
penis.
after a number of licks,
Don't eat it, baby.
yeah, after a number of licks, you definitely feel satisfied in having licked it. And then all the creatures are dead. Their little like gingerbread house is still sitting over there, but they're gone, and maybe you guys feel satisfied in your hunger, I guess.
I'm gonna loot
We're
the
not sure
gingerbread
yet.
houses for a cup of milk.
I'm not sure. Lucas really needs a drink.
That's tasty.
So yeah, I mean, if you go inside the house, you probably find some buckets of water, and then also you might find some milk and stuff in there. So sure. Does anyone drink from the bucket of water? Does anyone want a bucket of water?
Sure.
Mist is satisfied.
Cool.
I'm good.
All right.
Awesome
Whatever.
water.
So Melody drinking the water. Anyone else?
Sure, I'll just dump my head in it.
All right, cool. So, yeah, Azar gets a little bit of water for
Thank you
himself.
from the ice cream.
Yeah,
I've got a flask of my sporn, so.
I had so many Skittles.
yeah, cool. All right. All right. So you sort of carry on your journey then, right? You're gonna keep following the tracks.
Yeah.
And so you keep following the tracks.
Is there 3 movies of this?
And
There's 4 series?
wow, that's, what's happening over here? 4 movies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is movie number 1.
This is movie number 1.
This is actually the 4th movie in this series. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, but you come to where the tracks sort of stop, and you're sort of like looking around, like where are the T-Rexes, right? And you're sort of looking around, and you're not really seeing them, and sort of as you're looking around, suddenly from above you, not even seeing from where,
Yeah, right.
descend 3 gummy T-Rexes, right? A large one and 2 smaller
Yes.
ones, right?
What flavor?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice. So the middle one, the largest one is red, whatever flavor red is, right?
Oh, I
Black
like
cherry.
Right. And then the 2 smaller ones are yellow and green. So
Oh.
Aw.
Cherry,
green
banana,
one.
and apple.
yeah, so you got the red one to the middle, to the left of you. You've got the yellow one. And to the
Is
right, you've got
Zordon
the
their
green
leader?
one.
Yes.
I don't know. You could probably assume that if you wanted to.
They're Dino
Uh,
Rangers?
How much time do we get left?
About a half hour.
All right, cool. So, because that helps me decide how much health they have, right?
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
We got a half hour of health.
It depends on how our rolls are, sir.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Unlimited health. I don't care.
Yeah. So you got these 3 gummy T-Rexes, and they go to roar, but instead they make like squeaky toy noises when they roar.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, at least that's what you hear, anyways, right?
The visual is amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Is it they have their
I
mouse when
can
it goes?
picture now.
They have their mouse when it goes. Wee! So we're gonna carry on turn order that we had going on. So what's Azar do when he sees these?
He's like, I need one of those, but I'm gonna fuck it up right now.
All right.
I'll do one of them. I'll take one.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we get some attacking,
Oh, yeah.
sure, and roll for damage too.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. So which one are you attacking? You attacking the baby yellow one, the baby green one, or the big red one?
I'm gonna go for the big red one.
All right. Cool. All right.
Yep.
So tell me how you attack it. You're not gonna kill it, but you can do some damage for sure.
I'm gonna run up his tail, up his back, and slice and smack it right in the back of the head.
All right.
Hell
Right in
yeah.
the back of the
Yeah.
head.
So definitely you run up its back. You hit it right in the back of the head. And sort of as you do so, it flips forward, right, and hurling you off of it. And as you're flying through the air, the yellow one jumps up and grabs you in its mouth, and then it sort of shakes you like a rag doll, and then throws you to the ground. And
That's a little fucked up.
yep. And so you're gonna take 9 damage minus your armor. On
Oh shit!
Damn.
So,
Won't try that move.
Fuck you,
Damn.
damn.
Damn you, gummy T-Rex.
yeah.
Fuck you! Where's my gummy bears?
Yep. So
gummy bear.
then what was it? Azar, Melody, what are you doing?
Is there a way I can tame it? Because I'm pretty full from the ice cream.
Oh my gosh!
I'd say no, because these are wild animals. And,
Dylan's not here.
and you're not a ranger. You're a bard.
Right.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm going to attack one.
Yeah. I mean, you can use one of your
Attack
bard
the
moves.
red one.
You still have bard moves you could use too. That's an option.
You can
Well, if
answer the
I'm
question.
yeah, and it's just going to squeak at me. So yeah, I guess I'll just try to fuck up the green one.
All right.
Well, I fail. It's a 5.
Cool.
God.
Yeah. So you go to attack the green one, and as you rush in, the red one's head is already at the ground from having flipped Azar forward, and so it turns and with its nose just knocks you back and into a tree in the distance, and you take
Have you seen all those movies?
7 and then minus your armor damage on that. So.
All right.
Yep.
I only remembered like.
So then what is Lucas doing?
I'm in shock and awe that I'm seeing gummy T-Rexes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am really into gummies.
All right.
So I would really like a piece of that sour apple.
Well, I own the
T-Rex.
Harry Potter just in case you want to watch those.
All right.
I'm going to go for the green one.
All right.
And I'm going to see
Oh,
what I
damn.
can get a hold of on this thing.
All right.
Gotcha. Do you
Bam.
want to call them about that tomorrow? Or you want
Alright,
me?
cool.
That happens.
Yeah, and then roll for some damage.
Woo.
No, it's legit not working
Oh, yeah.
now.
That's happening.
All right, cool. And then
Like, do y'all work tomorrow?
do you want to roll the extra D4 damage?
What time you're going?
Dude, it hit.
Oh, my God.
I can call them on like first break.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah.
They're
Alright,
like
cool.
10
That's
at
So
10,
you're not going to kill it, but you're going to do some major
No.
damage to it.
and I can just
So
let
yeah,
them know.
describe to me
I
how
would
you
just leave
attack
it on.
the green baby
I
dinosaur.
mean, I wouldn't turn it off. It's just gonna
Okay,
be,
so, gummies
Right.
being one of my favorite things on the planet, I kind of
And
take
just
off
tell 'em it's
bolting
just not
at
cool
it
until
in
somebody's
almost
gonna need
like
to come out there and take a
berserker
look at it.
fashion because I really want some of this in and around my mouth.
No, it
So,
was legit fine a
I
couple
go
days
running,
ago.
jump, and I spin, so I just want its tail.
It just won't
I don't
turn
know
off.
what it's
It won't
drawing
get
me to its
tense,
tail, but I just want its tail. Jump,
Yeah.
and I spin, and I take the axe out, and I cleave its fucking tail off, and I go to munching on that tail.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, you cut its tail off. It sort of squeaks out in pain as you do so. The big dinosaur looks pretty PO'd. As you bite into the tail, you're a little disappointed because you thought it was sour apple and it actually was lime, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Disappointed.
very disappointed.
I know.
Now. I'm super disappointed.
Yeah, but it's very tender and juicy, like you expect gummy to be. Maybe a little too juicy. You don't know if it's salivation or if there's actually juice inside the gummy itself when you bite into it.
Oh no.
Right? But it does.
Yeah, sure.
It tastes very lime to you. Yeah.
Limey bastards.
So while you're chewing on that tail, what is Agnar doing?
Well, Agnar's still a little hungry since he didn't get anything from the past village, so he's gonna see the green one squeak and try and jump into its mouth, take a bite.
Hell yeah.
Start from the inside out.
All right.
I like your style.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an 8.
Oh yeah. Good to go.
All right, cool. And then roll for some damage.
That's 5.
All right. So you're not gonna kill it. So you can get inside it and maybe you can get into its mouth. Maybe you can cut its mouth up or something. So tell me what you do.
Well, he cut the tail off, and as soon as it squeaked, I decided to jump on in. What better place to start? So I'm just going to start chewing up
You're gonna start eating it.
from
You're just gonna start
from
eating.
the top of its mouth up.
Okay. All right.
Out
So
of
you-
Drax,
from the inside.
softer from the inside.
Yeah.
So are you jumping in its mouth or on its mouth?
In.
In. So you jump in its mouth and you start chewing on its little gummy tongue. But it definitely like bites down on you, right? While you're eating its gummy tongue. So you do the damage, but it also is going to do 4 damage. You can deduct your armor from that as it bites down on top of you. And so at the moment you're sort of trapped inside its mouth, right?
Exactly where I want to be.
Sure. So what is Miss doing?
Miss doesn't like the way that the green one is looking at me, and he's taking serious offense at it. So he's gonna pluck out his candy eyes.
Okay, and then this is the one that has Agnar in its mouth, right? Okay.
That's correct. Yes,
Okay. So yeah, roll for what you're doing.
This green one's just
that's
getting
fucking
fucked.
happening.
Oh man.
All right, cool. And then roll for some damage.
That's happening too.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
getting
So yeah,
fucked up,
when you poke its eyes out, you're gonna kill it, right?
Cool.
So describe the killing of it, and then also remember Agnar's inside. So
Okay, so I'm gonna jump on top of it by running, up what's left of everything, and I'm gonna grab the top of its head and I'm gonna stick my hand in its eye, through its eye, and grab the nerve and pull it out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab the other eye and I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna say, "You've got the tiny arms now, bitch!" And I'm gonna pull them out, and I'm gonna yell into the holes, "Hey man, are you all right, Agnar?" I stopped it from looking at me instantly.
Yeah.
Dead.
So yeah, it falls to the ground, and Agnar comes spilling out of its mouth. So while this is happening, though, you've had your back to the other two dinosaurs. The yellow one sort of jumps on your back, and its claws sink into your back as it knocks you to the ground. And you're going to take some damage on that while that's happening. 8 damage, and then you can deduct your armor from that. So it's sort
Would
of
you
like,
say that he caught me by surprise?
Potion.
sure.
Because it says I'm never caught by surprise. I get to roll. I get to act first. It's called shoot first.
Okay.
So how about I roll some defy danger there and see if he actually gets me?
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh,
he
he
gets
fucking
you.
gets me.
No, he gets
Bastard.
he gets
yeah.
you for sure.
He gets you.
So yeah, and so he's sort of like standing on the ground, got you pinned a little bit with his foot, right at this moment. What is Thorin doing?
At least he can't pinch me with his tiny arms.
I want to run up to the other small one. I guess it's the yellow one.
Yeah, the one that's got Mist pinned down.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to it and I'm gonna try and rip its little arms off.
Oh. All right.
Absolutely.
Roll on strength for that.
Bunch of mad bastards.
Get him.
It's gonna be a 9.
All right, and then roll for some damage.
I only did 2.
All right, cool. So you're gonna pull on its arm, and you're gonna like maybe you're gonna strain it just a little bit, but it's definitely like not gonna be the case where you pull it out. So as you're pulling on its arm, it backs up off a Mist and takes a few steps back, and the large dinosaur whips its tail around, catches you by the legs, knocking you down off of the baby dinosaur. And you're gonna take some damage on that. This thing does what it clicky clicks. The clicky clicks. No, there we go. So wow, 8 damage. Deduct your armor from that.
Damn.
Right. So then what is Azar doing? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I can't hear you, but that's probably because I muted you because I couldn't hear. 1 second. Yep. All right. So what's Azar doing? Sorry.
So what's going on? We're dealing with that air stuff right now. So
Yeah.
what's going on?
So let's see. I mean, Mist.
Green T-Rex is dead.
Yeah, Green T-Rex is dead. Mist got pinned down by the yellow T-Rex. But then Thorin attacked it. But then it attacked Thor. Well, the big one attacked Thorin while he was attacking it. So you still have the yellow T-Rex with decent amount of health. The red T-Rex who still also has a decent amount of health. And the green T-Rex is dead.
Let's try the red T-Rex.
All right, so you go for the red gummy.
Yeah, let's go for the red gun.
All right.
Red gummy.
Let's take this bitch. Damn it!
Yeah. Yeah. So you go to attack the red gummy. And it grabs you with its mouth, and it chews on you for a little bit, and then swallows you.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah. So you're gonna take eight minus your armor damage, and then you are inside its stomach for the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Turns out that this T-Rex is actually full on metal.
Eat your way out of it.
Yeah. So what's Melody up to?
I'm gonna go after the yellow one.
All right.
No, I'm not. It's a 5.
Cool. Yeah. So you go to attack the yellow one, and as you're going for it, you kind of trip and stumble, and it actually manages you to like grab you in its tiny little arms, right? And so it's holding you in its arms, and it's trying to bite you, but it can't get its head down like enough to like bite you with because it's holding you so close with its tiny arms. But it keeps holding you tighter and tighter because it thinks that like it's gonna like be able to get you if it has a better grip. So it squeezes you and does some damage while it's sort of like holding on to you. So you take 6 damage minus your armor on that. And while that's happening, what is Lucas doing?
Well, Lucas is definitely done with the tail at this point, and really feels like he needs some cherry. Maybe like at this point he doesn't know what the hell to expect from the red
I emailed him.
T-Rex.
Is Walmart open?
Especially after being shocked that was
they
actually
still on
lime and
short
not
hours?
sour apple.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go in for some retribution, hopefully, and go after this damn red. And hopefully, it's cherry, like he's hoping.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So roll for your for attacking. Yes. So, well, that's on your strength, right? So 6. We give you what? 8.
Yeah.
Plus 2. All right. So yeah, and then roll for some damage.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool. Now you're not gonna kill it, but you definitely do some damage to it. Doing the math. Yep. All right. Cool. So tell me what you're doing.
Yeah. So I kind of finish up the tail of this what turned out being lime, which is a fucking serious disappointment. So I dropped what's left of it because it just was not what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And so I turned towards this red T-Rex. I'm like, you know what? I could kind of go for some cherry if that's what it is. So I take a gamble and I run at it, and I go to slice its fucking tail off, and because I'm just something about the tails, and I just want to chew on that thing for a minute. So
as you slice for the tail, it does move it sort of out of the way, so you don't get the whole tail, but you definitely cut a chunk of it off. And so as you pick that up and start munching on it, it's not cherry, it's cinnamon. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's cinnamon. And
I'm gonna immediately
What fresh
vomit.
hell is this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. So you vomit up some of the thing, and as you vomit, the acid reflux definitely causes some damage on you.
Damn it.
Yep. And you're gonna take just 2 damage, but that will ignore your armor because it's from the inside. So just 2 solid damage on that.
Roger.
Yep. And then what's Agnar up to?
Well, Agnar's realized that it's probably easier to eat them if they're not moving. So he's going to try and take the leg out from under the big red one.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, cool.
With an 8.
Good lad.
All right, and then roll for damage.
2.
Oh, shit.
Cool. So you're not going to take its leg out from anything. You're going to swing, and it's going to, like, what feels like should sink all the way through, because it's gummy, it should be pretty soft, but it goes in and sort of just stops partway through, and sort of, like, lodges itself into its leg, and it sort of kicks you and your axe off, and you fall to the ground, and as you fall to the ground, the yellow one brings its tail up and then slaps you right in the chest. And you take 5 damage, and then deduct your armor from that. And I have to do the mathematics. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So, what's Mist doing?
Mist is watching this big red T-Rex, and he saw somebody take a bite out of it, and he thought to himself, "That sounds like a good idea. I wonder what those tiny fucking arms taste like."
All right.
So he's gonna go for some finger food.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's cinnamon.
Oh, it's totally happening.
Yeah, sure. So and then roll for some damage.
All right, he's gonna try to hack some of those fingers off so he can eat them. Yeah, that's happening.
Okay. So do you want to roll for extra damage then?
Every time I do, you fucking punish me. No, I just want to eat fingers.
Well, what if I told you rolling for the extra damage might mean the difference between you killing it or not?
Well, I guess I'm not that dead. Fuck it, I don't care. Oh, there, fuck it, it's dead.
So yeah, you're gonna kill it. So I mean, maybe you don't cut its fingers off. Maybe you do more to it. Tell me what you do. Now remember, I think isn't Azar still inside this guy?
Okay. Well, I'm not going through its tummy. I'm so like ravenous thinking about all this treats I've been eating that I want some like finger food. So I jump on this stupid thing, and as I cut with my my rapier through its fingers, I overdo it and I cut its whole fucking head off.
Okay.
Oh
all right.
shit.
But I don't pay no attention to that. I just grab the fingers in my hand and walk off.
Yeah. Okay. So you cut its head off. It flies off into the distance a little bit. As it falls over, was it Azar that was inside? Somebody was inside it. I don't remember now.
I was.
Azar was inside.
Yeah, I thought it was Azar. All right. So Azar, you kind of spill forth from it as it falls over. You're covered in its cinnamon juice. And Mrs. You walk away, you start munching on it, and it's like munching on a cinnamon stick almost.
Yeah, you just hear me going. Num, 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 num.
Yeah. And
It tastes like Fireball.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's completely dead. And what's Thorin doing?
So the only one left is the yellow one now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run and uppercut the yellow one.
Okay.
Big money. Big money. Big money.
Big money.
It's going to be a 14.
Hell yeah.
All right. So then roll for damage.
8, 9.
That's going to be 6. No, wait. 8. That's going to be 8 damage.
Okay. And you want to roll for any extra damage?
Yeah, I can roll for
Trap.
extra damage.
Fuck.
The trap.
I got 2 more.
Okay. So
Hey.
10.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. So you're not gonna kill it, but tell me how you do the damage.
Well, I'm just gonna run up and be like, I saw this in a game, or I saw this in a play once. Shoot you can, and I just uppercut it right in the mouth.
Cool. So yeah, as you uppercut it, it takes a hit. Its head rolls back, and it sort of does a turn, catching you with its tail, and knocking you right into Mist, because Mist also rolled for that extra damage, and you're sort of right there together once again. You and Mist are not having a good time with being near each other. So it hits you, and then you sort of careen into Mist, and you're both going to take it's just 2 damage, right? So minus your armor. So,
Miss Cockpiece blocks everything as he still eats his fingers.
yeah. So
This is the best cockpiece I've ever had.
all right. So meanwhile, what's Azar up to, having just spilled forth from the inside of the red gummy?
I'm like, all this shit on me. Damn it.
Gooey.
What's left?
Just the yellow gummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go for that one then.
All right.
You smell like fall potpourri. What the fuck?
Thank you. Wasn't my intention. Yeah.
All right, and roll for some damage.
This guy. Fuck yeah.
Cool. So you're not gonna kill it, but it's gonna be nearly dead, right? So describe your actions.
I am gonna cold cock this son of a bitch. Like, right in the face.
All right. So yeah, you hit it right in the face with your pole, and it sort of cries out in pain, and it stumbles back a few feet. What is Melody doing while this is happening?
Let's finish it off, or at least try to.
All right.
There you go.
Go for it.
I got a 9.
Hell yeah.
Cool. All right,
Hell
and
yeah.
roll for damage.
6?
All right. So what do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I go over there
it's gonna
and
die.
huh?
It's gonna die.
Okay, well, let's chop it down. You know, it may not have kneecaps, but we can aim in the knee area,
All right.
and you know, it'll just careen over, and from its own weight, you know, that's what's gonna kill it is the fall.
Okay. So you're gonna take your bayonet and slice it in the knee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, you slice it in the knee, and lots of gummy juice starts spurting forth. Maybe you've hit like a gummy artery. I don't know. Is that a thing? Who knows? And it falls over. And it falls over on top of Azar for his 7 to 9 roll. It falls over on top of him, sort of crushing him a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
Right.
Sorry.
And as it falls, it sort of kicks you too as it's falling over. So you're both going to take some damage. Look, just 1 damage minus your armor from that.
Okay.
But it is
No, me,
dead.
it doesn't fall that hard.
Yeah, but it is dead. And the dinosaurs are all sort of finished at that point. So your group kind of sort of regroups. You notice off just a little bit from the area where you're at, another pile of this what you call it?
Whipped cream?
Whipped cream, yeah, another pile of whipped cream, just sort of
Yeah.
mounted there on the ground.
I'll be out of this area.
What do you guys do?
Just a few minutes or so.
I'm gonna
I'm
heal,
gonna take a piece
gonna
of that gummy
dive
and I'm
in
gonna
there.
dip it in.
Yeah, okay. So everyone experiences the whipped cream, and you're completely healed.
Experience.
And then, so you continue to search the woods because you're just high as a kite. And after a while, you all sort of just like wake up in the woods, right? You're all just sort of like strewn across like an area. You're all like on the ground, and you start waking up. And you don't remember anything of what just happened, right? You have
Yeah.
no memory of any of this. Okay?
Oh, that's good.
No memory.
That's some
And
good
Yay.
fairy bones.
sort of after a few minutes of getting your bearings, you got to figure out which way your camp was, and you don't know how you ended up where you're at. Like you have no clue how you ended. Like you're all kind of like asking each other, like, "Oh man, like how did we get here?" And no
Where's
one
my camp, man?
Yeah.
Where's the camp?
no one
Yeah,
has
we're-
any.
Yeah, I
What are we
woke up
doing
with
here?
my axe strapped to my face.
Yeah,
Where's the booze?
yeah.
I got that at my spawn and at my boat.
Yep. So, and you also notice that you're all sort of covered in feces, right?
That's
Get
great.
the
Oh
fuck
no!
outta here.
Yeah, you're all just covered head to toe with feces. You've got
Oh my god.
you've got quite a bit of blood on you, and you all have sort of like a metallic taste in your mouth, right?
Is this Miss Feces from the butt stabbing?
No.
Yeah, what is this?
You don't know what it is, right? Because you don't know what happened. Like,
Well,
like,
that's not good.
the last thing you remember was eating some like trout at the camp, and then you woke up like like a mile or so
Roll
away
to find a
from camp.
river. I don't.
So
Yeah, right.
Covered
yeah,
in
so
feces?
you can discern reality, see if you find a river. Sure.
Yeah.
Agno's fine with this. There's blood.
Thank
mixed in,
God.
it's
Okay, 8.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you don't find a river, but you find like a sort of like
Oh, fuck.
a slightly muddy pond, but it's like it is water, right? So
Better than poop.
Feces.
right.
Yep, it's better than
right.
nothing.
So whoever wants to bathe in the pond can.
Yeah,
I'll
I
fucking
gotta
bathe
get.
in the
I gotta
pond.
get the
I'm
poop- I gotta get
bathing.
the poop
Sure.
off of me.
Also bathing, yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so now you're just
Yeah,
covered in
I'm
some
getting-
like a little bit of mud, but like the poop is gone, right? So
Hey, the predator can't find me.
so as you start making your way back to camp, right? The first thing you come across is you find these 3 T-Rexes, a mother T-Rex and 2 baby T-Rexes, and they're just dead on the ground. One of them's head is severed. One of them's tail is missing. There's sort of bits and pieces missing from them, look like it's been eaten or whatever. Like some sort of savage animal just came through and wrecked them, right?
Sorry.
Like I said, you have no memory of what happened, right? So you're just seeing this and you're puzzled as to like what. And so you might have some fear. Do you have any thoughts at the moment, like as you guys see this?
No,
Like,
Like,
what
who fucked these guys up?
Okay,
I wanna
well, I
fight
guess we fought some
Kratos.
T-Rexes. Yeah.
Yeah, what just happened here?
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Yeah,
Mist
right.
just hopes they don't run into whoever killed those T-Rexes.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
So,
To the bar.
Yeah.
So you sort of keep making your way back as you walk through the woods. And the woods is sort of like trash. As you're walking through, it's like, man, somebody came through here and like a bull in a china shop. They weren't like covering the tracks or anything. Like everything's just sort of like really messed up. And you come on sort
These
of
guys are assholes.
you come up on a
Yeah, right.
the
Hey,
sort of
clean
like
up
little
after this.
housing area. You see this house, and the house is it's got some like markings in it and stuff. And you notice like a what looks like a hobbit family. They've been like massacred, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, one of the hobbits' heads have been like torn clean off, and one is like mangled and broken all over the ground, right?
Oh.
And then you've got another one who has like some flesh that's been like ripped away, like someone like something's eaten it off.
Not Samwise.
Laying on the ground.
Wonder what happened. Must be some sort of bath salt
Right.
incident.
And then you see another one also missing its head and part of its upper torso, but it looks like it's been gnawed off by an animal, right?
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh,
Some animal, man.
Yeah. And
Savage.
yep.
God forbid.
Terrible.
Yeah, yeah. And so you sort of expect the area when you
Mist is feeling hungry.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah,
And
right.
there's some broken spears on the ground. And you can conclude that whatever like crazed animal that destroyed the T-Rexes might have also come through here because the patterns sort of look the same. Yeah. So you still sort of continue your journey back to camp, and you come across this clearing, and in the clearing, there's a sort of a battalion of rat men, who have also been sort of massacred. Once again, bites taken out of them. There's like pieces of their flesh strewn all across the area, like it's
Damn.
almost like it's just been ripped off of them and thrown to the ground. Yeah, and they're just in pieces. You also notice what looks like a pile of Tyrannosaurus like poop that looks like
Oh no!
it looks like it's been like wallered in, like some animal just like got in and rolled around in it, right?
Oh no.
Yeah. So you sort of make your way sort of back to camp. And then somebody stuffed a pedal in their bag. Who was that? I can't remember.
That was me.
Yeah. So as you get back and you're rummaging through your stuff, you find a piece of like leathery hide freshly taken off an animal. It wasn't like it was cut cleanly off of it. It's almost like it was ripped from an animal in your bag. What do you guys say to each other? What do you do? You return back to camp and you see you see Kodroth
what
and you
just
see
happened?
Meep. They're sort of sleeping, like at the campsite. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I feel really fucking tired and full, and I think I'm just gonna curl up by the fire and go to sleep.
Yeah, now that we're
Yeah,
back
it's
at
time
camp,
for
we
it.
can figure out a way to bathe or something.
Yeah, it's time for a nap.
I start
I'm going to
drinking.
tell everyone that this is what happens with global warming. Global warming. See,
This
it's
what
caused
happens
all
when you
this.
smoke
The
too
animals
much?
are acting crazy.
Hey, what happens? I'm gonna say what happens on Fairy Bones days.
You don't know. You were drugged through fish that you didn't realize was drugged, and you just woke
So
up.
even better, we don't know what happened. So
Yeah, you have no clue what happened.
let's not try
gonna-
too hard to figure it out.
I'm gonna look at Azar and kind of shrug and be like, Carol Baskins, like,
Hey, what the fuck?
hey, what the fuck? Like,
I'm gonna look at everyone and be
no.
like, does anyone
That
feel like
bitch.
dessert?
I really want some dessert
Weirdest
right now.
craving for ice cream, like soft serve.
and I'm gonna offer
Carol Baskins
everybody
has teamed up with global warming. What do we do?
And as I go to lay down, there's a dandelion next to my spot, and I just step on it, and I say, I fucking hate those things.
I'm
Stupid
gonna offer
weeds.
everybody a drink. I'm gonna offer everybody a drink because that's what I do. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna wash my
yeah,
mouth out with
I'm
said drink,
down.
and then I'm gonna drink the rest.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't blame you.
Yeah. So then your characters all sort of like retire for the night because you still got a long task ahead of you, and so you're gonna try and get some sleep before you wake in the morning and have to decide what your next step is going to be. So, and that's sort of I can't click
With
on
the fairy
this.
bones.
How
The
we
fairy
all
bones
became
debacle.
cannibals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.